I've got an opening question. I've got an opening question for you.
What?
All right. What's the most politically incorrect? I want to stress that part. Politically incorrect way we can say this. Um, People, if you're gonna go to the movie theater, have some fucking like movie theater etiquette. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Um, like keep
Are
her.
you trying to tell what was your experience? Was your experience watching this movie not pleasant?
My experience watching this film was fine. Like the film itself, I took umbrage with the fact that
Was your popcorn not tasty?
but popcorn was good. It was nice and
Was,
buttery.
was your soda flat?
The Dr. Pepper was nice and bubbly and carbonated.
So what was wrong?
See, I went to this theater that has like these great speakers, right? These amazing speakers where I can hear everything. I can hear these dinosaurs, millions of dollars spent on sound equipment and, making this movie sound good. But, I sometimes had a hard time listening to them over the screams of children next to me. Fuck. Like,
Look, see, and you thought I overreacted when I fucking sent those messages after I saw it, because I did not have a pleasant experience either watching this movie, because for some fucking reason or other, parents think that a 4-year-old has the attention span to watch a movie, a 2-hour movie that isn't about cartoons.
no, see, and here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I've been at the movies when that's happened. The thing is,
Yeah, you tell the bitch to shut up. I don't agree with it, but that's the word that you used.
Jesus Christ. No, okay, look. Almost every other fucking time this has happened, because I've seen Pixar films, all right? I love animated films. Almost every time the parent has the wherewithal to either, hey, talk to their kid, calm them down if they're crying, give them their bottle or food, whatever. Like, they do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Never in my fucking experience going to the movie theater have I ever had so many parents give no fuck about their kid legitimately screaming in the theater that they want to go home or that it's too scary. If your kid is crying that it's too scary, maybe fucking leave, because that kid's gonna have some fucking nightmares. I'm sorry, I don't think 3-year-old Timmy should be watching a dinosaur massacre a dude. I'm just my input, man. Just my fucking input.
I mean, personally, yeah, like if your kid's like saying like, "Hey, this is scaring me," then that's your own stupid fault for thinking, well, maybe my kid will like this. Well, guess what, dude? Your kid's not gonna like it until they're like 6 or 7. 4 to 5 probably shouldn't be taking them to the theater unless you're taking them to an animated movie. But
dude,
yeah.
I had 2 little girls like sitting right next to me.
Whoa, where's this going?
Shut the fuck up. Look, I had 2 little like poor little like 4-year-old girls next to me, right? One of them
God.
was like watching the film fine. Like she was like she was
okay.
like,
Thank God they're watching a movie.
The girl, her little sister, I'm assuming her twin, I don't know what, was like sobbing into her little bunny, saying it's too scary. And the mom is just there fucking eating popcorn, ignoring her. I'm just like, what the fuck
Dude,
is wrong with you?
Today's parents could give a fuck about what their kid is doing. Like
dude,
I
I've
was
never had it this bad.
From the row closest to the screen, I was probably like a couple rows up.
Mm-hmm.
I like that spot. Usually not a lot of people go there. Apparently every fucking parent decided to go there. When I went to go see the movie, there was this couple in front of me, and yeah, their kid was out of his chair, fucking talking, saying like just stupid shit. And the dad's there shoving popcorn into his fat fucking mouth. Like, bitch, get your fucking kid. And then this couple next to me, their kid can't fucking handle it. His attention span's gone. They give him the phone and he's playing games on it now. Exactly. And I'm just like, and you know what the irony is? is that Cinemark plays that bullshit fucking commercial where it says you're not supposed to experience movies on a tiny screen. You're supposed to experience them on the big screen. Well, guess what? It's not helping when the clientele that go to watch these movies in the big screen suck ass.
Like, man, what theater did you go to? Maybe that matters. What theater did you go to?
The one in Far.
See, I went to the classic. I went to the one in Olana. And
Dude, do you hate yourself? Do you hate Nikki?
That's our theater, man. We like going there.
Wow, do you like getting mugged and raped too?
It's nostalgia, you son of a bitch.
Dude, that fuck that nostalgia shit. They haven't done jack shit to keep that theater up to date.
Also, if I'm being honest, when
it smells like shit in there, by the way.
I've never noticed the smell. Look, here's one other reason
why it smells like cat piss.
Look, here's another reason why we go to that movie theater. If I get out at 5, typically at about 5:30, 6 o'clock, right? If I buy the tickets for 5:20, I meet Nikki there right after work, get the movie. So I mean, it's also a matter of convenience.
I feel like either AMC or the Edinburgh one, the Edinburgh Cinemark, the Bistro would be your go-to.
Actually, honestly, I haven't been to the AMC one in a minute. I hate to
the AMC one I like a lot more because you have recliners.
Dude, I'll say this much though. Whenever, sorry, go for it.
And also the fact like they have that Stubs membership where you get 3 movie tickets a week. That's not a bad deal.
What's called? The AMC is only my go-to for IMAX movies, but when I go, fucking IMAX.
I like the Dolby theater.
I don't notice. I actually watched Uncharted in that one, and I didn't notice a fucking difference. I was like, is this supposed to like look better or sound better?
I think it's supposed to sound better.
Cause dude, I didn't notice a fucking difference. Like I didn't. Maybe it was because Uncharted isn't like my baby. You know what I mean? But still. But anyway, yeah, folks. Like just a friendly reminder for movie theater etiquette. Let me explain to you how low my goddamn ceiling is on that. If the dude next to me is recording the film with a tripod, I won't care as long as he's not fucking talking or annoying me. If the couple to my left bust out Jack in the Box from the girl's purse, I can say that because I did that once and I'm sorry. If they were to bring out actual
You're
fast
not sorry.
food, I'm not. If they were to bust out actual fast food, I'd be cool with it. The chicks in front of me would start busting out margaritas and drinking. Don't care. Just for the love of God, shut up. Or if your kid's crying, tend to your child. That's a little human being that you created. Tend to it.
Or if you pull out your phone, put the brightness all the way the fuck down.
That's an option too. Yeah, fuck Jesus. Okay, rant over. Let's start this fucking review.
So what movie are we reviewing? So Jurassic World Dominion. Either Jurassic Park 6 or Jurassic World 3, which one do you think fits best?
God damn it, man. None of the films like got the magic of the first one even close. But fucking, I guess Jurassic World 3.
Okay.
I guess. Somehow, dude, do you know Jurassic World 1, the first one fucking grossed $1.5 billion?
Why do you think they made 2 more sequels?
Dude, I mean, no, I assume it made bank, but I didn't know it made
Everyone
1.5 mil.
Everyone lost their mind for some reason. A Jurassic Park sequel. But I'm like, there was already 2 before this.
Yeah, but both of those legitimately sucked ass.
I like those. I think that will be the discussion for the end of the podcast.
We saw the third one together. I remember actually.
My parents took us to go watch the third one in theaters.
Yeah. But okay, so Jurassic World Dominion.
Dinosaurs are a part of our daily lives now.
I mean, dude, straight up, I would want a pet dinosaur. I would want a pet Triceratops. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna feed it, but I want that thing as a pet.
And then, so what'd you think about like this movie in general?
fine. It felt like a Transformers movie where it's like, okay, I guess it's entertaining. There's action, but it's also really stupid.
At least it wasn't as long as the second Transformers. Or which one was long? The fourth one.
That one
Damn,
was
that bitch was long.
was that one like legitimately like 2 hours and 40 minutes?
Yeah, I was touching on that 3 hour mark.
Fuck. But no,
But
okay.
yeah, this one I thought was well timed.
You never got tired of it because I there were some parts where I actually yawned. It was getting a little boring at some stretches.
Nothing in particular. But maybe I wouldn't be surprised.
Um, what's some things that you liked about it? Let's talk about some pros before we start talking about the cons.
I thought it was better than Fallen Kingdom. I thought Fallen Kingdom was pretty bad.
That one was garbage. Let's be fair.
This one, I mean, it is an interesting question. We already saw what happened at the end of Jurassic World 2, Fallen Kingdom. That they release dinosaurs into the open. Some get taken on the black market and sold. And so now we're living in that post world. You know what I thought was interesting is they kind of flip flopped on a bunch of things in this one.
How so?
For example, Henry Wu was kind of a crazy mad scientist the first two movies. Remember that?
Yeah.
And like even in the Fallen Kingdom, he was like trying to fund more research to make more fucking weird dinosaurs.
Well, like the weird thing is he's almost like a Frankenstein-ish kind of guy where he's like, oh fuck, what did I do? Because
No, but then in this movie, he's like, I tried to save people. Like, what?
he did, man, did he ever really try to save anyone in the first two? Wasn't he? What is this big thing like? Think of the genetic modifications we can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
He would have been a perfect Resident Evil villain. But
Yeah, like he kind of flip flopped. What else? What else flip flopped? There was something else. Ah, shit.
the tech
Oh,
bad guy.
no. Remember they say they retconned Jurassic Park 2 and 3?
Oh, that the girl wasn't a test tube clone baby. She was actually her mother had her asexually somehow.
No. Remember when Jurassic World came out, the first Jurassic World, Jurassic Park 4, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
Jurassic World came out, and didn't they say that they retconned Jurassic Park 2 and Jurassic Park 3, saying that Jurassic World is a direct sequel to Jurassic Park?
No, no,
No,
they
they
said
didn't say that. I could have
no.
sworn that they said that.
They did. They referenced the incidents. They were like, "Oh, what about the Manhattan the San Diego incident?" And there's like
They
that
don't
was
mention
an.
that in Jurassic World 4. I mean, Jurassic World.
Are you sure? I can almost remember they mentioned like, "What about the incident?" They're
Nope.
like, "No, this is this."
Mm-mm.
Did I imagine that? Because I can swear that they mentioned like there was an event and they were
Like
like, "Look, that was scrapped. It was an
I
accident."
could have sworn that they had retconned them, and then in this movie they make a reference to Isla Sorna, Site B, the setting of Jurassic Park 2 and Jurassic Park 3, saying there is another island with dinosaurs, and this was the first time they mentioned it, and I was like, did they retcon it? But I guess not.
I mean, maybe they don't care. Like at this point, like fucking Halloween's been retconned. Like there's one, two. There's four different timelines for Halloween. I don't think they care. It's fucking dinosaurs.
True.
Mm. I think though, one thing I did like the fact that they had the dinosaurs almost in a realistic setting where like they're attacking people. You can imagine boat ships having an issue with like the giant pre-sharks. You can imagine, them out on the savannah, them like in the real world where it's like, do we help them? Do we kill them? Do we leave them alone? Because you see
Mm.
the one of like a baby where he's like picking at like a wrapper and he's like, what the fuck do I do with this? Is this food? And it's like, what do we do with them? And it's kind of like, yeah. I feel like that's a realistic thing that would happen in the real world. Also, the whole black market, you and I both know that would fucking happen.
Yeah. Like that one didn't surprise me. Um, and what was the question? What I liked about it?
Yeah, what some things you liked about it?
Um, I did like the ensemble cast of Jurassic Park OGs and Jurassic World OGs together. It was nostalgia. I liked it. Um, the story wasn't half bad. I did like that they made a call out to Jurassic Park. If you missed it, um, Dotson, the CEO of what was the evil core in this
Synergy,
one?
synergy, something like that.
No, Biosyn.
Oh, bias. Okay,
I think it's Biosyn, maybe.
that sounds better.
Um, uh, the CEO of Biosyn is Dotson, and for those of you, if you remember the meme where Ned, the fat dude, the one that hacker that shuts down the park in the first movie, he's like, Dotson, we got Dotson here. He's like, see, nobody cares. It was a meme for a while.
I
Um,
remember that one.
he's Dotson.
He's
Dotson, the guy who was paying him to fuck over Jurassic Park and steal DNA
oh
is
shit.
is the CEO in this one. And when he said the name, I was like, oh shit, Dotson. Now, a fun fact, not so fun fact. I was like, oh, so is this the original Dotson? Is this the original actor from Jurassic Park? And I looked it up. The original actor who played Dodson, that monster, may he stay in prison for the rest of his life,
What?
is a convicted sex offender. I
Oh
think
my
he had
god.
sex with an underage um young lady. And yeah, I was like, oh shit. But yeah, not the original Dodson, but
What the
the
fuck?
Dodson character from Jurassic Park that pays Ned to screw over Jurassic Park and steal DNA. And did you not see the Barbasol in The
I
Office?
did the burn Barbasol. I saw that,
Yeah.
but oh my god. I'm sorry. I was gonna take a second to recover that. Was not so fun fact. The dude's in jail. He's a child
Yeah.
molester. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Wow. Okay. Cool. Cool. Did you hope that Chris Pratt was gonna retcon the fact that he was the kid at the dig back in '93, or was it '95?
Wait, what?
Do you remember that there was a fan theory do you remember the dig site at the very beginning of the first
Yeah.
Jurassic Park
Yeah.
where he's like the
And the smart
splashy?
ass kid is there and he shows him up. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a theory that was Chris Pratt's character. I was kind of hoping, I was really fucking hoping, like in the back of my head, that he was gonna be like, Grant, Dr. Grant, I met you once when I was a kid. Oh, really? Yeah, you scared the shit out of me with a raptor bone, and well,
Nah,
here I am.
I'm anti that. I think that's stupid.
I think it would have been a fun little thing, but
I
nonetheless.
think it's stupid. I think you're stupid.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you something less stupid. Did you? I like the fact that the OG characters actually had something to do in this new one, but do you feel like they kind of concentrated? Seemingly to me, the story was way more about the OG characters. They seem to use them a lot more than like Chris Pratt and the other, and Dallas Bryce Howard and the clone.
Mm, I don't.
Or do you think
I
they had a
bet. I
balance?
bet if you look at the official runtime, either or is gonna have more or less screen time. But to be honest, I didn't really feel like they had such a discrepancy in screen time, mostly because Dr. Grant, Malcolm, and Sadler, their story was more espionage behind the scenes, while Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, who is man, she ages fine. Um, yeah. So we have Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and pretty much whoever they're involved with. Oh, Maisie. Let's put Maisie in there. Um, their whole thing is getting her back. So there's like an action thriller. So I think that's why I don't really notice the time discrepancy.
You know what? That's a good point. We have two distinct different storyline plots going on. Also, the locusts. What do you think about all that? I like the whole
Dude, those things were fucking scary.
you and Nikki both.
I was
Um,
like, if that fucking thing ran up me, I'd be dead. I would die right there.
they didn't eat flesh though, did they? Or did they eat flesh?
No, but they were scratching up what's her face? Bryce Dallas Howard. No, Sadler and Mount and Grant when they go through the decontamination
Yeah.
and they
No,
get
I
trapped in there with some locusts. It was fucking him up. Like it was scratching the shit out of him.
yeah. That whole locust thing, do you know that's actually reference to a real world company?
Really?
Monsanto. They're notorious that their seeds, their genetic seeds are very much like stronger than normal seed, but
Mm-hmm.
also it like has a secondary contamination effect with seeds that are not from Monsanto. They're more likely to be harmed. Or if you're a
Uh,
farmer and some Monsanto seed just happens to fall into your field because the fucking wind exists, Monsanto can sue the shit out of you and take away your farm. So
hmm.
like the whole evil corporation thing was a little too fucking real for me because it is real. Um, Also, tech billionaire evil dude. I think that's the villain of our time, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
because there's been a lot of them like in media. This dude was no different. He was like a weird Steve Jobs hybrid
He
dude.
was
I don't
trying to
know.
be Hammond.
You think so?
Yeah. He was trying to be Hammond. Like that's what Hammond would have been.
But Hammond had a good heart. He was like, "Yeah, you're right. Fuck this place." But this
Yeah,
guy
this
was
guy's
like,
pretending to have a good heart.
"Yeah." But that was. Hey, also, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Hammond die in the second Jurassic World?
No.
Wait, no, he
They don't mention him dying until Jurassic World. Like,
no, that's what I mean though. But Hammond
oh,
died in the fifth film. Am I right?
they mentioned that he died prior to that, but in Jurassic Park 3, they make no mention of him dying.
Ah, okay. Oh, my bad then. Hmm. Also, what did you get? The nostalgia bubbles kick in when you saw the OG trio come back together for the first time in what, for almost 40 years? No, 30 years.
Mm, not like not like watching Avengers or anything. I mean, it's cool to see, but it's not something that I'm gonna get all hot in the box for.
Really? I thought, but I remember. I can almost remember distinctly growing up that you loved Jurassic Park, like the
I
films.
did.
No,
I had it on VHS. Love that
you
movie.
you had the you had, was it yours? We had the Jurassic World VHS at Grandma and Grandpa's house for the longest time.
Probably.
We ran that movie ragged. Actually, I think pretty sure we broke it.
But yeah, I love Jurassic Park as a kid.
Mm.
Doesn't
No.
mean I'm gonna get all hot in the box like, oh fuck, 70. Oh,
Oh man. Well, what do you think of the fight scene at the end? Because it seems like almost a contractual obligation that the T Rex has to have a big fight at the end. This one didn't really. I didn't care for it.
Well, that one with the fucking fingernails, that one was freaky.
But like,
Uh,
it felt like a cheap fight though.
it was alright. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. But yeah, I was just like, that's a little. So we went from because I mean, think about it, the quote unquote bad dinosaurs. In the last two films were created, the Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor. And then this one, there's no created dinosaur that's the villain except for like Locust.
What if the locust had mutated to form a super locust? Huh? And go full Godzilla. Why not?
I think it was also weird they introduced this random company that again we've never heard of. And yeah, I was just like, all right, whatever.
It feels like they didn't really have a plan for this trilogy. Like they didn't know where the fuck they were going with it. Because like it's weird because they go from like Jurassic World, but if it was a success and then everything went wrong, okay, I can get behind that too. like the island is on fire, being destroyed, clone baby, selling on the black market to locusts handling the world food supply, bio research. Like it felt like it was jumping off the fucking wall. Like the writers were on cocaine the whole time writing all three films.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, it was kind of it was very off-putting as to why it was like that.
Would you watch this film again? Like, would you go out of your way or? Nah?
In theaters, no. Would I buy it on Blu-ray? Maybe, so I can have it in my collection. But maybe I'll wait a couple weeks until it goes on sale.
What would you rather do? Would you rather rewatch this movie for 24 hours straight or rewatch Jurassic Park: The Lost World for 24 hours straight? Which one would you rather watch?
Dude, I like The Lost World. I'll take The Lost World.
Really? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
shit. Why does everyone shit on it then? Like, why does everyone call it the crappy one?
I don't know, dude. Everyone shits on it. Everyone shits on Jurassic Park 2 and 3, which I liked both.
I thought the third one was better than the second one. To me, the only issue with the third one was the fact that it didn't have the OG T-Rex. I think that's the only thing that bugged me about it.
Mm.
But no, actually, wasn't there a canceled scene in the third one where like the army was gonna like fight the dinosaurs, but it was going to be too expensive, so they cut it?
Maybe. I don't know.
I
I
mean,
know it shows the army show up at the island, but that's pretty much it.
no, yeah, but I think they clip it there because they're like, this is too expensive, cut it. Yeah, you
Mm.
know what? I heard that story. I know I heard it somewhere where the big plan in the third act was going to be that there was going to be a huge fight scene between the army and the dinosaurs, but the studio said, "Fuck that noise, too expensive." So they cut it down to where like the final scene is them giving, the raptors the eggs and then running, and then the army's like, "All right, let's go," and that's it.
Hmm.
But man, shit. Any specific cons you want? Oh, we didn't bring up something. One thing, last thing, real quick. Practical
What?
effects.
Uh,
I
was
liked
there a
it.
ton? I mean, I love practical effects, and a lot of times looks way better than CGI.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean, was there more than usual in
a
this one?
lot. Yeah, you didn't notice, dude. That was one of my big praises. Was like, dude, like there's a lot of puppeteering going on in here. A lot of like animatronic. Like you see, like the large. I don't know if they took it out of the box or something, but I'm sure they used the skeleton of the OG T-Rex. You know, they had the
Hmm.
machine. I think they used it for a few of those scenes because, dude, there was a lot of practical effects used in this film, from puppets to stands to, I mean, a lot. Like not as much as like the Force Awakens, but a lot nonetheless.
Hmm.
So I mean, fuck, I'll praise. If I have one last thing to praise, it's that. The For me, the cons are just like the story was kind of weird, like weird. This film wasn't super fun. It was fine. It was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, final grade.
Yeah, I would say the same with the cons because I mean, yeah, the story was a little off. I was just like, all right, that's cool. And there really is nothing, even with the fifth one, Fallen Kingdom, there's just nothing really about these two sequels that like pop out.
Mhm. I mean, I guess they tried to get like an environmental message going, but it didn't. It kind of fell flat to me.
Yeah, that one was a little weird, and then they bring back the characters from Fallen Kingdom, and then they ditch them within like a minute.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Fucking hell. I forgot that
Yeah,
some of
they
them
only
in there.
show him for that heist scene of the Triceratops, and then she fucking her, and the dude ditch. The dude pops up again when they're looking for a name, and they call the FBI.
Yeah, but no.
But I mean, overall, I thought this movie was okay. Um, if you don't want to go to theaters and it's available to rent, do it. Um, yeah, man, the movie theaters are really not, they're not catching a good vibe, mostly because they won't deal with people being assholes and ruin the fucking movie.
Have you ever been to an Alamo Draft House?
No.
So when me and Nikki were still living in Kingsville, I went to one
And
and
Austin
got
or
no,
San
no,
Antonio?
no, it was near Corpus. It was an
Oh
Alamo
yeah, that's
Draft
right.
House.
You do you remember that? You
What?
oh by the way, this is 3-year anniversary of your bachelor party. We're a
Today?
little yeah, we're a little video
Oh shit, dude!
has resurfaced.
I will end you. I will end you. I will end you.
Uh
I will fucking end you. Oh my god, that's right. We had the bachelor party a week before the wedding.
mhm.
Oh god. Okay.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because I mean movie theaters we're trying to bring them back, but like shit that shouldn't be happening keeps fucking happening.
I
Like for
mean,
the love of God.
I get fuck man. I don't want to have sympathy for the movie theaters, but
Save your pity for the word.
where the fuck is that from? Don't fucking tell me. Where the fuck
It's a
is that from?
song.
Fuck, I can't remember the name of the song. I can't fucking remember.
Me either. But yeah, save your pity for the week. I don't give a fuck if you couldn't find a babysitter. If you couldn't find a babysitter, guess what? You're not going to the movies.
Or wait a month and a half for it to come out on VOD and just illegally download it like the rest of us. Jesus.
But like for some reason, parents give their kid the benefit of the doubt that they have the mental capacity to handle these movies at like 4. And to be honest, they don't. Everything's at their fucking fingertips. If something's not entertaining them, they get bored real quick and then switch over to something else.
Or again, like you said, like an animated film. Like, because there was a lot of talking in this film. Like, do you think kids are going to be like, oh, look, they're trying to get the DNA sample. Malcolm is passing her the break. Kids don't give a fuck. They're like, no rar. Fuck you.
Pretty
That's simple.
much.
That's simple.
Yeah. I think yeah, that's what still turns me off about movie theaters.
That's fair.
A phone makes you want to fucking drop kick you from behind. Or like aggressively kick the fuck out of your chair. Hey, son of a bitch. Put your fucking phone away.
Dude, as long as it's not disturbing me, I still couldn't give a fuck about your phone. Just like,
I'll fucking grab it and shove it down your fucking throat.
so that's the lesson of today, folks. Don't let Fernie catch you on your phone because he'll kill you with it. Not even his phone, he'll kill you with your own phone.
And like I said, if you're gonna pull out your phone, make sure your fucking brightness is at the bottom.
What
No
if
one
they're
wants to
like,
see your fucking flashlight pop out.
what if they're like, but I need to be able to read my message to the highest maximum
Then
capacity?
you need to fucking leave. Or else you're gonna have a problem speaking.
God damn. Fucking what's your final grade for this film? Final grade for the film.
Final grade, I give it a B. Flat B.
Flat B? Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about right. B, I agree.
You didn't surprise me at all, but you weren't shit. And you were all right at times. Yeah, you get a B.
It's called fucking B.
So okay, now I can bring up the question. Which one had a more solid trilogy? Jurassic Park or Jurassic World?
fuck. Oh man. Both had great first entries. Shit.
Uh-huh.
But Fallen Kingdom is so stupid. And Dominion was fine. Jurassic Park 3 is fine. And The Lost World's fine. Fuck, man. I'm not sure. I really don't have an answer.
For me, it's going to be Jurassic Park. I think Jurassic Park has the better subsequent films, 2 and 3.
Even though they have no, like, there's no one story. It's all like fucking this one, and this one.
Well,
And that one.
2 at least had an original story. Don't forget, the first movie was on Isla Nublar. And then in the second movie, that's where they're like, no, we had 2 islands, Isla Sorna. That's where we would birth the dinosaurs and then ship them over to the park when they're good and ready to, be dinosaurs.
Fuck, I don't. Huh. Okay. Okay. One has a more original story. I feel like
At least, I'm saying like at least Jurassic Park, they introduced something new, not just piggybacked off of, oh, the island's gonna explode.
I kind of like that the atom was gonna explode, but I would have had that in the third part, in the third film, be like, do we let him die or do we release him to the world? And then that's the end of the third one. It's like, well, we saved him, and now they're all over the goddamn planet. What do we do? Like, that should have been the end of the third one, and then fucking you have another trilogy right there ready to go.
Yeah.
Fucking plan ahead. Jesus.
Yeah, so I would say for me it's Jurassic Park. I think Jurassic Park has the more solid trilogy.
Fuck. Because Jurassic Park and Jurassic World are both solid fucking movies, but their sequels are all fine. You know what? For nostalgia's sake, I'll go with Jurassic Park, because I remember watching that film with you when we were kids, and we were both like, Jesus Christ, what's going on?
I like the Spinosaurus. I like that they're like, let's kick off the T-Rex. Let's bring in something new.
I actually like the fact that there was a legitimate challenger to the T-Rex. Like, they needed that. But that's also what Jurassic World did right. It was like, no, this is the alpha. This is the alpha of alpha predators. Raptor. T-Rex. It fucked. Boom. Alpha predator.
But yeah, and I would say Jurassic Park, Jurassic World sequels got a little too wacky for me.
The second one was still shit.
Yeah, Fallen Kingdom was bad.
Yeah.
I let them go because they're like me, a clone.
They can't kill. You can't kill anybody. They can massacre people.
Meanwhile, some
fucking dozens.
Some fucking kid is burying his dad because the Velociraptor got loose and ate his dad.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong.
But I'm happy that you let them go because they're like you. Thanks for that. Or those poor people in the movie theater, that drive-in, that promotional clip that they were showing, where it shows like the first seconds after Fallen Kingdom, a T-Rex is like going through a drive-through movie,
and he's just like, yum, candy everywhere.
Pretty much.
God,
but yeah.
Fuck. Oh God, I made a real quick comparison. Fuck, we got like a minute left, so I'm gonna say this real quick. I wouldn't be surprised if they did like a Fast and Furious and Jurassic Park crossover, because that's how ridiculous these films are getting. But what would you call it? Fast Park or Jurassic Furious? Right?
I think Jurassic Furious.
And then I hear Vin Diesel, she's not a clone, she's family. Am I wrong?
I still say Fast and Furious became the more convoluted
of the two. They went into space, man. They went into space. All right, like and subscribe, everybody. Listen to the rest of our podcast. We'll do a big review for Stranger Things season 4 when the volume 2 comes out.